Ukrainian soldier clearing a foxhole with what seems to be a satchel charge. Every Russian soldier inside was likely vaporized. The Russian authorities were initially denying that a second bomb, probably a Fab 500 M62 with 300 kilograms payload, came down to Belgorod, today in Belgorod. And the current situation in Belgorod, where a second Russian bomb was found and several thousand locals are evacuated from 17 residential buildings nearby. It seems Russians have started a counteroffensive against themselves. This is how it looks like when Ukrainians repulse Russian attack. An elite Russian squad of crawlers was deployed near Avdiivka. The armed forces of Ukraine are preparing to retreat. Ha, clowns.
Ти ж думають, які вони скритні. Диви. Так диви, на них оружия немає. А воно є з автоматом висить. Де висить? Ну, на першому. Ну, ось, дивись, на цьому ж немає зброї. Хто нема?
Exclusive footage from March, where tanks of the 93rd Mechanized Brigade are firing at close range south of Korsunskoho Street in Bakhmut. This was in March, when the unit's tanks halted several Wagner assault groups. Fighting has since moved north. And back to our time. Greetings from the artillery of the 35th Separate Marine Brigade for the Russian T-80, presumably in Mariinka. As in 1941, it is an annihilation of the Russian nation. Prigozhin complains that the Russian army is very poorly equipped. The soldiers even lack the bare essentials. That makes me very happy. Should they go to Russia, where women are waiting at the stove, just as Putin would like them to be?
То, что мы сейчас этих парней видели, да, из Александра Невского. Грязные, блядь, мокрые, сука. Неужели, блядь, когда их туда отправляли, нельзя дать влагозащитные костюмы? Блядь, кусок клеенки, про который говорили. И в итоге как они будут выполнять боевые задачи? Когда он, блядь, думает только об одном, как чуть-чуть отогреться, блядь, трясется, блядь, рукавицы у него там или перчатки мокрые насквозь. Оружия нету, блядь, батареек нету, приборов никаких нету. Никто не понимает, что происходит, блядь. Как в 41-м году, блядь, определяем на своих позициях, кто где находится, блядь, выстрелов. Выстрел есть, значит, блядь, еще живы, блядь. Просто уничтожение, блядь, русского народа. Ничто иное, блядь, как геноцид, блядь.
Students in 3 Moscow universities have reported receiving mobilization orders en masse, despite being legally exempted from conscription. It's not clear whether they will actually be recruited into the Russian armed forces or whether this is more data checking. German tanks are again in Ukraine after 70 years. Leopards in Ukrainian mud. The Russian army in Ukraine has revived a medieval method of punishment, imprisoning soldiers in a zindan, an open-air dungeon with a grating covering a pit dug into the ground. See example below. 2 cases, possibly from the same unit, have been reported this week. Verskta reports on the case of Flaret Baitamirov, a Russian soldier from Saratov who is serving in the artillery division of the 1st Battery of the 1199th Regiment. He says he has been held in a 12-feet-deep pit since the 23rd of March and is being threatened with prosecution. Baitamirov says in a video, "I am being held captive by my own side, Russians. I am Russian. I came as a volunteer." He asks the Ministry of Defense for help and says his commanders are bringing an incomprehensible criminal case against me. He says in another video that he was thrown in the pit for drinking with his fellow servicemen, but before that he was beaten and his collarbone was damaged. Several other soldiers are said to be in the same pit and, like Baitamirov, are being threatened by officers. The armed forces continue to control part of Bakhmut. Fierce battles continue. The guy gave pizza to Ukrainian fighters and they gave him present back.
Клас! Наші герої! Клас! Сердечко показує. Щось нам передали. Клас! Це що таке?
Сухпайок нам дали. Круто.
Боже, які класні.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Rescues every day. We had a guy last week, it's 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.